Hello, and welcome to episode 41. This is the Hello, It's Me, IAmKNicole podcast, and I am your host, Nicole. So we are going to jump right in. I'm so excited today. We don't have any recaps. We don't got no updates, okay? Follow me on Instagram for the updates. Because if y'all not following me on the gram right now, I don't know what y'all are doing with your lives. Follow me on Instagram on all 25 of my Instagram pages. To keep up with me and all of the business things, okay? Because there's no recap today. We are here. It is lit. I'm excited. I got my girl in the building. Disparate Amelia is here with us.
Hello.
Y'all, if y'all don't know her by now, what are you doing?
Period.
What are you doing if you don't know us by now? Anyways, Disparate Amelia is back on the show again. Y'all probably heard her in the back last week.
Yes, you did.
And she is back. So today we are going to be talking about knowing your worth, being an influencer, because this influencer life is crazy, y'all. This life is crazy. Being an influencer, working with brands, knowing our worth, and why do these brands be trying to scam us? I'm upset.
Honestly, as we should be.
Right. I'm upset. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. I think it's going to be a really good conversation. So let's just get into the tea. Let's just do it. Get into it. Yeah. Period. So I think I told you.
Yes.
This whole thing came from me watching Laura Lee and Manny MUA's new podcast, and they did an episode about brand trips. And I was like, I want to hear the tea about this. Like, what do y'all really have to say about it? Because I know that was like a big thing. Like 2 years ago, before COVID, it was real consistent. You know, we saw influencers out living their best lives on all of the tropical islands and everything. And we're just like, oh, I want to go. Right. But I knew there had to be a catch. Like, I knew there had to be a little.
And what was the catch? I want the tea.
Basically, they were just talking about like how, you know, it's a work trip.
Right.
Like they have to make it look a certain way for us, but at the end of the day, it's a work trip. So most of the time they're like, yeah, we're having fun, but everyone's like stressed the whole time. Absolutely. Because they kind of like the brands like overload them with activities, excursions, and all of that. And then they have like a certain amount of content that they want them to produce at the same time. So I'm like, I would easily have a panic attack because they're like... Yeah, they're like, their days are like jam packed from sun up to sundown, and they just kind of like go into it wanting to make the content. Like they're focused on work. Yeah. But they also, and they're like, you know, they sign contracts and everything. And they were just saying with some of the trips that they are required to like attend every single thing by contract. I'm like, so I can't miss one thing.
I can't take a nap during the middle of the day. You know?
No. They're like, there's no napping. There's no, like, if there's a brunch, you're going to be there. Jeez. Jet skis, you're going. Can't swim? Too bad.
Listen, I was just about to say, because I will not be on the jet ski. I'm so sorry. I'll be the one taking the pictures on the dock. Okay? Y'all have fun.
I was like, what the heck? Yeah, so they're like, they're always stressed out. And then at the same time, they were saying like they don't know like what the brand is launching until they get there. So they were talking to me about one time, I don't think they said the brand, but they were like, it was a brand trip. They did foundation and there were like 10 shades, and everybody there kind of like, you know, pulled their phone down real quick and was like, we do not support this, but we're all already here. So what next? I said, can you imagine? Like, I'm just watching this podcast. Like, I could not imagine like going into something completely blind, like don't know what. And I've signed a contract to produce X amount of content for a product that I don't even know what the hell it is. Right. How is that?
And then I get there and don't like it.
How is that? I'm like, y'all could at least give me a heads up. I'll sign an NDA, whatever. I just need to know. I'm like, that's just crazy to me. Like to think like, okay, yeah, we're on a tropical island, everything. But I'm like, how do you genuinely create content about something that just came out that you don't even know what it is? And then you have to make it seem like it's so beautiful and gorgeous and everything.
But you love it.
Yeah. So they're like, you know, most of the time the products are really good and they kind of like try to integrate it genuinely throughout the day. But they're like, yeah, it's usually just a weekend of stress for all the influencers and we just have to make it look good on camera. I'm like, I don't think I want to go on a brand trip anymore. I mean, unless it's done well. And then they talk about like their like horror stories and stuff. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. And back then they were talking about how like most of the influencers, they're not paid to go on the trip. You know, the trip, everything is covered or whatever, but they're not actually paid for that content. And they're like, some of the brands like really overkill. Like you got to make 25 stories a day or whatever. And I'm like, all right, that's overkill. Like
you're doing a lot now.
Right.
Thankful to be on this trip, but no.
And then don't pay me. Like what? That's...
It's not working.
For me, look, for me, no. I was just thinking, I'm like, I would probably be the one with an attitude in the corner. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Especially if stuff like starts going wrong. They're talking about like, you know, they're going to like snowy places. There's like horses and carriages and stuff like that. They're having issues with the horse. Like, you know,
especially
just like
the extracurricular, like jets. We're talking about putting my life in danger.
Girl. I said,
I don't know.
This is a very interesting. I said, oh, we have to talk about it because
for sure
brands are so demanding with, you know, what they want from us as influencers. And I'm like, you clearly see value in me. I'm valuable to you. And they're saying like even the brand trips, like it's great just for the brand. Like they're the main ones that benefit out of it. Cause they're like, yeah, we get a trip out of it, but we can go on a trip by ourselves with our friends.
Absolutely.
Like, and not have to do all this. Fun. Yeah. And have more fun. Not have to do all this crazy work and can take a nap when I need to.
Rest.
They're like, y'all trying to, it was so funny. Cause they're like, y'all are trying to feed us shots and everything else at dinner, and then y'all want us up at 5 a.m. to go to the sunrise on the side of the mountain. We gotta hike up this thing. I'm like, can you imagine?
We need time. We're human beings. We need rest.
Right.
Okay? We cannot be robots doing things back to back to back for no pay at that.
Hello. A free trip, child, they can afford a trip 10 times over.
Listen.
Okay. I said, look, I really enjoyed that conversation because I was like, everything just looks so glamorous from this side of the camera.
Absolutely.
You know, it looks like, oh my God, I just want to go there.
Absolutely.
It looks so fun. And then she's like, y'all don't see the part where me and my husband are cussing each other out because then they have their +1s. And then, you know, I'm like, oh my God, you're right. Didn't think about the +1s. Having to tag along for everything, even though they don't care about it. they really don't care about this makeup, girl. They just here for the ride. Okay.
I feel like that's with all the content that we do, though. Like everybody just sees the end result, and they don't know the amount of work it like goes behind it. It's
seriously
a lot.
Seriously,
it's a lot.
It is. It takes a lot of time, and that's what they were talking about too. They're like, it takes like a couple hours to like get even just one good picture. So
for sure,
y'all want me to get 25 today? Great. They're all gonna be trash, and we're gonna call it a day.
Like everything has to be right. Like I gotta sit down for like an hour and a half to really do my makeup, to really do my makeup.
Yes.
Okay.
They're like,
gotta get the hair,
the glam.
Gotta be right.
I'm just laughing at them.
What am I gonna wear? Like,
I'm laughing at them because they're like, do y'all know how long it takes to glam? And y'all want me to glam in between jet skis and dinner?
Right.
And I have 1 hour. Great. Can I take a shower or no?
Right. Like, can we have time? Can we have time to breathe? I feel like they just expect us just to be perfect. And like at the snap of the finger, we have content. It doesn't work like that.
Absolutely not. So that was what really inspired me to have this conversation, because I feel like now, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm, you know, people are always reaching out and I'm just looking like, are y'all for real? Y'all being serious?
Ooh.
I mean, I'm grateful for, you know, people reaching out to me, but I'm like, is this like child labor almost? Like y'all want me to work for free?
No, for sure.
Y'all want me to do what?
No, for sure.
How many pictures?
Literally. Like, sometimes, you're doing passion projects, and that's okay. That's
right.
fine. If it's something that I really support and love, I'm gonna do it. You feel me?
Right.
But some people just out the blue.
Yes.
Just see you doing things, and it's working, and they want you to deliver 50 photos for $2, and it's just not. It's not it. It's not gonna work for me.
Not it.
It's not gonna work for me.
Right. And then that brings me to the topic of being a micro influencer. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like we're almost more valuable right now for some brands.
For sure.
And why are y'all trying to take advantage of that? Like, it's like we're valuable, but then it's like they try to throw it back in our face that we're still micro.
But you want me though.
Right. It's like, oh yeah, we can do this. We can send you this, and this is what we'll need from you. Yeah. But we can't actually sponsor because you don't have X, Y, and Z numbers. So I'm like, so why are we talking?
Why do it in the first place?
Why are we talking again? You're going to do what? You're going to send me what?
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
I feel like it's reverse psychology. It's like, I want to work with you, but you don't want to pay me.
Right.
You don't want to pay me. I like the product. I'll accept a free product with a grateful heart. For
sure.
But at the same time, I know my worth, and I know that I'm about to spend how long to try to get the content that I need to get to make this look good.
Definitely.
Child, they be out here scamming us, y'all.
And I be like going through an internal conflict because at the same time, especially when it's people that I know sometimes, or like I went to school with, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, I really see what you're trying to do, and I be trying to support you, but you trying to ask me to climb Mount Kilimanjaro with no shoes.
Oh my God.
And it just doesn't work. So I try to work with people. I try to work with people, especially, if we're on the same page, same level. But these brands, these companies.
No, y'all got money. Y'all got money.
Y'all need to cough it up.
Y'all
stop
money.
Playing with me. Mm-hmm. Don't reach out if you're not going to pay for my worth.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It be your own people that be trying to take advantage of you now. It be your own folks that you know and love that be trying to take advantage of you now. And that's one thing about me. I feel like, me and my friend group, me and my squad, we kind of we all have watched each other kind of build something. Mm-hmm. So there's always a time where it's like, yeah, I'm going to come through and support you. But at the end of the day, Amelia, Zaria, anybody else that's gonna take out time to create content for me, actually specific content. If you wake up today and you say, hey, I'm about to do my makeup, that's what I'm gonna do. I didn't ask her to do that, But if I'm like, hey, I need you to do this, this, and this specifically, I'm going to pay her. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if I don't know you. If I'm gonna work with you, I'm not about to be giving out a list of specifics and thinking that you're gonna do it for free. Whatever you want to do when you wake up is what you want to do. And I'm not, I'm like, I don't have to pay for that. You're doing what you want to do. Absolutely. So I'm going to take what I can get for free. Of course, Yes. I'm like, what is up with people and not wanting to pay even the people that's around them? Your squad, y'all don't want to pay y'all squad either?
Listen, I be listening to them, because like I said, it'd be an internal conflict because I be trying to be so nice, But then at the same time, I have to remember, you are doing a job. Even though you love to do this, you're doing a job. You're taking a lot of time out of your day to create even a little 15-second video. It takes a lot of time. What I'm saying?
These TikToks killing me.
Hello.
TikTok queen right here. That's a TikTok queen right here. Y'all see, I gave up on TikTok.
Oh my goodness.
I need a break.
TikTok specifically take a lot of time. Especially with a little transition.
Yeah. You gotta make sure the camera's right. You gotta make sure the transition hitting. You gotta, how many times y'all think we gotta film the same clip? Please. Please. A
same little head turn about 50 times just to get the transition right. It's a lot that goes into it. People don't understand.
Nope.
So, you know, when we're sending you these cards, you know, these rates, it's for a reason. Because we know that we're going to give you quality because that's what you want.
Right.
For your brand. And that's how we present ourselves.
Right.
So why not just give us the fair exchange?
Literally. I had so much conflict with myself establishing my rates specifically because it's just like, all right, what do I base my rates off of? It's really like a blend of both. Like, okay, yeah, the quality of the content, how many followers I have, how many people do I think I can reach with my content? I mean, not think, how what are my analytics telling me, you know? So I just sat here and I'm like, my brain is fried. Like, I can't even process. It took me so long. And then it's like an ongoing thing. Like, rates have to constantly be updated. It's just like, I'm stressed, but I need my coin. Sure. Like, I need my coin. So we got to figure it out. So like, it took a really long time.
Okay. Now raise them rates, y'all. Keep raising them.
Keep raising the bar.
Keep raising them.
Listen.
For sure.
You have to, though. You have to. Keep raising the rates. That's the motto for... No. That's the motto.
Someone I follow on Instagram, her name is Skylar Mercer. And she's really amazing with giving tips for content creators, even micro content creators. And she basically travels the world. Like, that's how she does her content. It's really amazing. But they'll like pay her to go to these hotels or pay her to eat at these restaurants in, you know, different places of the world. And she was just giving tea. Like, you can just ask her a question and she'll let you know, what you should be asking for if they're asking you to go here or blah, blah, blah. So I like when, people share knowledge like that. And she was saying, even if you a small micro influencer and it's a big budget company or a hotel or a company, whatever, ask them.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because they'll be trying to play you.
They be trying to scam us.
Hello.
Okay? They be trying to scam us.
Don't try to play small with them because they know which amount that they can give you, but they gonna go for the minimum just to see what you gonna take. So raise these rates.
Raise them rates.
Raise these rates or budget it out,
That's the motto from this episode. Raise them rates.
Raise them rates.
That's for real though, seriously. And I feel like we just know more people. You know what I'm saying? It's like big influencers, like, y'all don't really know that many people.
You're not that familiar with the people that you're selling to.
Yes. It's like, what? You've never talked to them before at the end of the day. And it's just like, okay, yeah, I might be smaller, but I actually have a more intimate relationship with my followers. I actually kind of know them. The OGs that comment on everything or that support everything. I kind of know them.
There's trust to build there.
Right. So I'm like, big influencers, they have the people that ride for them that'll listen to what they're saying. But I'm like, y'all know us. We just know more people in real life.
Right.
And that can sometimes make a huge difference for persuading people to do something. Like, if y'all know me personally, or if, we have that relationship where we casually can talk about stuff that I use or that I'm trying to sell or anything, it's going to make people more receptive and they're going to be like, oh, maybe I should try this.
Definitely.
Micro influencing is not, it's not always a bad thing.
I agree. And people be making money.
Hello?
With 1,000 followers.
Bro.
Okay? So don't let the number of followers or subscribers play you. People be making coin.
Hello?
Without having a milli.
Hello?
In that follower number, okay?
Talk about it.
So
y'all don't even
really
know.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter as long as you know that you have the quality of content you're delivering, whatever they're giving to you. Make them pay.
Cough it up
for your word.
Raise them rates
because they see it. Obviously, that's why they're asking you to do it.
Yep. So let's talk about the scammers. Let's talk about the scammers out there.
Not the scammers.
The scammers. The scammers. The I swear to you, every day my email is flooded What are y'all trying to do? Do I look dumb?
Passwords.
Do I look crazy?
No. Like, I'm
talking about.
Yes, I just thought of something.
We want to do a Levi cooperation. I'm like,
now
Levi's?
You know you don't work with Levi.
Levi's?
Now you
Levi's?
know.
The last one that I received, Nike.
It's crazy.
Nike. Y'all, and I'm like, y'all could at least put in even the slightest bit of effort to make this email look legit. Nike?
They want the shmoney. I have a friend that actually, got scammed from that. She's like really big in TikTok right now. And a company reached out to her for, I think it was a hair brand. I'm not going to say the name because then that might be, but like a hair brand reached out to her and she, they were giving some kind of discount on it so she can review the product on her TikTok. She sent the money and the product never came. Okay, disappeared, blocked, no longer reachable. I'm like, are y'all okay?
They are out here scamming. And that's why I will never, because brands will try to do that too. Oh yeah, we're going to give you a discount code or whatever that you can use. That's the only way that I did that. I'm not about to PayPal, money now. I'm have to go to the website for a secure checkout, but
no.
I'm not about to accept a discount on a product because you want me to be an ambassador for your brand. If you're not sending me something, if you're not at least sending me something, because at this point you got to send me something and you got to pay me. So if you're not at least sending me something,
like what?
We can't even talk. Okay.
I'm paying
for the product.
Promote your brand, which is making you money.
And what about me? I got
how does that work?
Some discounted shampoo. Chad, I can afford the full price shampoo now, don't?
Hello. I can buy my own.
Look, I mean, we'll accept a discount. We like to save money, but I can do that on my own, honestly.
People are really crazy.
Scammers. Oh my God. That makes me so sad. That makes me really sad. Like, that someone got scammed like that.
For sure.
But it's happening every day. Like, y'all sending these emails and it just don't even be looking real, y'all.
It doesn't. And see, now, because there's so many scams, like, I be having to double check everything. Yes.
When a real one comes in, we're like,
everything.
Is this real?
Because people be making it so believable. I'd be like, no, I'm not giving you my information. So sorry. But like, how do you know my name again? What's your information?
Yeah.
Quick Google search, okay? Because I'm not playing with y'all. Searching numbers.
Yeah.
Making sure it's the right one.
It's crazy.
Come on.
Y'all be trying to really scam us. What did we do to y'all?
I don't know. Stop it. Because I be throwing them emails away. As soon as I see my little @name in the subject line, I'm like, no, this is not. It's a scam.
If you don't see a signature at the end of the email, then it's not real.
It's over. It's done.
I'm not even going to be surprised if they start finessing that. I'm looking at the actual email address. Where is the email coming from? Because we know what legitimate company emails look like.
For sure.
So, NikeStore.com, baby, get out of here. Somebody named at Nike-store.com. I'm like, no. Y'all know, like,
no.
I know what a Nike email look like. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
and if it's not an actual person, like in the email, like the email address.
Correct.
Hello. I need a name and a signature at the bottom.
Please.
I need an office phone number.
Yep,
at the bottom. We need all the contact info at the bottom. Like, precisely.
What is that?
Scammers. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy out here, y'all. People out to get us.
Ridiculous.
They out to get our little 2 cents. Okay. They trying to get our little money. They trying to get our information. Listen, they trying to get our passwords.
We just trying to keep the 2 cents that we got now. Come on.
Oh my gosh. I cannot. So back to brands and paying us, right? Mm-hmm. Why do brands not want to pay up front?
Hello.
Why do y'all not want to? And you know what? No, I'm not even gonna say that, because I was about to say, why do they not want to pay small influencers up front? There are some brands that will, because I'm like, that's what I require. Like, what the heck? I'm not about to sit here and make all this content for free. I don't know what you gonna say at the end of me making all this content. I need my money today.
Hello.
Today, before I even concept this content.
Okay.
I need my money now. Okay. But I know, like, back in the day, they would do that to even big influencers too. It's like, yeah, we're signing a contract. You're going to see your money net 30, net 60. I'm like, excuse me?
No.
How does that work? How does that work? How does that work?
Honestly, I don't have one right now, but contracts need to be made for myself. Like, you need to be giving up this before this. Because this is not gonna, and a lot of even like illustrators or animators that I know do that, like half and half. Like, I need half up front, you get your product, and then I get the other half afterwards, that kind of thing.
Which I feel like that is just, that's a privilege for me.
For sure.
Because they're putting so much work in. Like, why do y'all not just want to pay up front? It's like, I get both sides of the situation.
Yeah.
Because it's like, some things you just don't pay for until it's done.
Right.
But I will never understand with content. It's just like, but then I was thinking about, okay, but we work regular jobs. We spend all this time in one day. We not seeing our paycheck for 2 weeks.
Hello.
So make it make sense. It don't make sense. We be out here slaving. We be out here slaving.
Girl,
and
don't
then,
even get me started.
I don't understand. That's why I'm like, okay, so it doesn't sound outlandish, you know, not wanting to pay up front. But I'm like, at least I know my job is going to pay me. Like, I know I'm going to get paid. I don't know, y'all. I need y'all to run me the money.
Hello. It be ghetto out here. Listen, I be so serious with these invoices. I be like, I do not care if I am bothering you through email. I need to know when my money is coming.
Yes.
And I need it now.
It's my money.
And I need it now.
That's so crazy to me.
Stop playing with us.
It's really crazy. And I'm like, but I know, like, with these big influencers now, I know y'all dropping a bag up front. Y'all cannot tell me y'all not dropping a bag for them up front.
Gotta be.
But then again, how will I ever know till we get there? I can't. I mean, shoot.
And we will.
We will. We gonna get there
and
real soon. But I'm like, we'll never know the truth until we get there.
I don't know the behind the scenes. It's crazy.
I agree.
It's really crazy out here. It's a tricky game.
It is, and you be needing help. That's why I'm like, child, second that I can find some management,
for sure,
somebody that know what they talking about, that know how to talk to these brands and know how to finesse these brands. Not finesse, but like knows how to like negotiate with brands and like make sure both parties are being fulfilled to the maximum capacity here. Because y'all got money to spend. We already know. We
they just don't want to.
Y'all just don't want to.
And if you don't challenge them, they won't.
Y'all just want us to help y'all make more money.
For sure.
This is a ghetto world we live in. Can't even lie to y'all.
Beyond.
Can't even lie to y'all.
Beyond ghetto.
The last little thing that I actually like wrote down that I didn't want to forget about, we can still keep talking everything, but I wrote down quality over quantity.
Yes.
Or quantity over quality. Which one is it? Because I be feeling like some of these quote unquote big dogs, some of these big dogs, the quality ain't there, but the quantity is. The quality is not there.
That's such a weird like seesaw to go through too. Because with some people, it is quantity, and with some people it is quality. Like they'll only post like a video a month, but they be getting the views, they be getting the numbers. Some people got to do like 3 videos a day to really get the wagon going, but then the quality is not there.
Correct.
You're just posting just to be posting for the algorithm.
But This is one thing that I will never understand. It's just like, okay, I get it. Like, everybody is not a creative, right? So it gets tricky when the room is full of creatives like it is now, and like it almost always is with our friend group.
Yes.
But y'all know what a good picture looks like, whether you're creative or not. You know what's blurry and what's not, right? Mm-hmm. And you don't want a blurry picture or video, for that matter.
For sure.
And so, you know, or even just like with editing, like, I know y'all might not be editors. Y'all might not be, you know, looking at it like that. But I'm like, if my girl is saying something and it abruptly cuts in the middle of her goddamn word or sentence, and we just kept on going like nothing ever happened,
that can't work.
Y'all know that there was something wrong with that, right? Whether you a creative or not,
it can't work. It don't work. No.
People do not watch their videos back after editing.
For sure.
Because how do you chop in between so many conversations where we didn't even get the final thought, sis?
We missing the last word out of the sentence.
I'm confused. But these are the girls and guys that are selling to the people. They have the audience. They have the people there. They're able to reach them. They're able to sell to them. But the quality
is crazy.
I don't get it.
It's weird. It's like a give and take, because some people be shooting on their phone, which I am not against. You know, I'm all for the phone shooting.
Hello.
Hello. And the quality is good. Mm-hmm. Like, their content is really good, but they're just not getting the numbers.
Right.
It's so weird.
It's a wild.
What is the formula?
It's a wild world out here.
What's the formula? We need to know. Girl. Some of these people with a milli, content be trash. So sorry.
Sorry to say it, but
so sorry.
Trash.
But the content is bad. The content is bad. Like, terrible. I'm so... What?
I understand everyone was not educated. Everyone did not go to art school, learn about lighting and cameras and setup and everything. But I mean, just a normal human at this day and age knows how to pick up a phone and take a picture.
You can tell when something look good now. Like, hello? You don't have to be an expert.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And I'm just like, girl,
put in a little bit of work.
A little bit. I swear to you, I watched this one person. I'm not saying no names, okay? Because I be watching purely for entertainment purposes only.
Absolutely.
Because I like to laugh. And I'm sorry, I do be laughing at people because it be funny. And people be putting themselves out there to be laughed at. So, yeah.
For sure, yeah.
I'm going to laugh and enjoy. But...
Deep sigh. Deep sigh.
It's like we are following you around. Mm-hmm. We might be looking at your boob. We might be looking at the sky. We might be looking at your stomach. The camera gonna be all over the place. And you still talking. I'm like, there's no way that I am going to be walking around talking to the camera and the camera is not pointing at anything.
What are we looking at?
How do you do? I'm like, what? Can you please just wait until like they act like this is like live, like in real time. You can wait like 5 seconds until you're in a better situation to pick up the camera where we can see you. You can just give me like, you can just take those 5 seconds to like get to where you're going. If you don't want to show us where you are, then why are we here talking while you're there?
It's just urgent. They had to get the content done at that point in time.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't
looking
make
at the
sense.
ceiling for hours. Like,
I'm like, there's no way. There's just no way.
Okay?
And we're cutting in, and all this time we're sitting here following you, looking at the ceiling, and then all of a sudden abrupt cut to the next scene, and now we're outside at the park talking about something different.
Cuts for me.
I'm like, it's just so abrupt. I'm like, when y'all watch this, does this not make y'all uncomfortable, like as a viewer? Because I'm like, what just happened? I'm confused. I'm like, what just happened? And then it just keeps going, like nothing ever happened. I'm like, you didn't see film. That? These are the people that are like in the next video or in the next clip is just like, oh, I've been working so hard. Oh my God, I had to sit here for like 5 hours editing and doing blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you did what? You're working so hard. Everyone is always preaching, oh my God, I work so hard. I'm like, let your work do the talking, sis. Okay. Don't tell me you spent 5 hours. Just show me that you spent 5 hours editing that video, because you didn't even watch it back if you cut off your sentence like 5 times.
Absolutely. Come on. At least play it back one time. Just sit down. Take the time to sit down and watch it through just once.
My head hurt because would y'all have, or do they watch it back and leave those clips like that
on purpose? Maybe they just don't know.
Which one is it? Do they watch it back and then, they just leave it like that? One thing that really irritates me is when all of a sudden, like, music just starts blasting in the clip, and I like almost have a heart attack because of how loud it is.
Whispering, like literally just whispering. And then all of a sudden we're at a concert. Can we
transition, please?
Can we get a little buffer time?
I need a buffer, yes.
I need a countdown of when the music is going to go up, because sometimes we have headphones in. Yes. I'm jumping out my seat and lost my eardrums.
Because I had to turn you all the way up because you're whispering. And then all of a sudden, I'm over here about to fall out my chair. No. I hate that so much. It's like we want to go between a montage to talking scene, and then we just like, the music just cuts out. It either cuts out or cuts in. And I'm like, can we just do a little
slide into it? Just slide out.
Can we do a little fade work? You know what I'm saying?
Can we do a little transition in the middle of them clips too? Okay.
Y'all be making us uncomfortable. I'm trying to watch this video.
It be loud.
Y'all be making us uncomfortable trying to watch these videos. I'll be like, okay.
Listen.
I quit. I know we're not perfect, but we at least watch the videos back.
Absolutely. We got to give the best quality for, what we're on at that moment.
Right.
Well, we can do better.
These are the people that are making all the sales, These are the people. And then, oh God, let's talk about sponsored segments, okay? Let's talk about that. Because what is up with that? What is the tea on that? I have seen so many terrible sponsored segments.
I'd be so thrown off. I feel like there's better ways that you can incorporate an advertisement in your video. Better and sometimes shorter. Because we'll be talking about the ad for 6 minutes.
Listen.
And the video has not started yet.
6 out of the 10 minutes of the video.
Like, come on. You could have just made it a separate video at this point. Like, come on.
Correct.
Come on. We have to learn.
Some of these sponsored segments have those same cuts that we were talking about earlier.
At this point, you just don't know how to edit because you just don't know what works for you.
But at the end of the day, the brands have to review the sponsored segments. So I'm always in so much confusion because everyone is always like, oh, I got to get this done by this time because I got to send it over to the brand. They have to approve it. And I got to make sure my video's up by this day. So I got to give them time to approve it. So I'm like, okay, cool. You sound like you're doing great. Planning in advance, filming, editing, whatever. And then we see the segment and I'm like, they approved this?
What happened?
They let this go? I would never. I own businesses. And when it's time for me to start sponsoring people for their content, for real, like, and I'm reviewing the content, baby girl, you just, you're explaining the product and then you just cut right on the most important part of the explanation. And then what? Like,
just drop us out. Just drop us out. And these brands are bad too. They know they seen this. You got to ask them to film it over because it's not working. It's not working. And somebody like me, I'm skip over.
They don't ask them to refilm it. I'm like, do y'all really watch the segments before y'all approve them, or is this just like a little step that y'all gotta do on paper legally? Y'all gotta,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm like. Did y'all really watch this 10-minute sponsored segment? Because it was, it's not. It wasn't good.
And then we're repeating the same information about 3 or 5 times.
It's really stressful watching these sponsored segments, because I just be like, geez, I could have done better, but I digress.
Listen,
let me humble myself. When it's my time, it'll be done.
Absolutely,
a little bit better than that. But
absolutely, and that's okay.
I'm like, these are the spots that are selling for thousands of dollars.
How?
This is an ad spot that sold for thousands of dollars that my girl did not really put that much effort into. Or if she did, she just needs a little bit more practice. I mean, I don't know.
The practice might be it. Like you said, a crash course on what needs to be done.
Yes, like
it doesn't hurt to learn. We should all be learning.
Once you know, you can like raise them rates. Raise them rates, sis. Raise them rates. Once you learn more,
bring it back.
You can raise them rates.
I need that on a t-shirt.
Hello? We need it.
Raise them rates.
Only way to go is up. Okay. They're going up. They're going up. So yeah, I don't know what the tea is about content creators. And there's just like a handful of people that I watch that really take time, and they make good work. Like they do really well, and they work with the top brands and everything. And you can just tell when people take so much care into something, or, you know, when they actually use something and not just talk about it because they got a bag off of it.
Absolutely. And it's it's pleasurable as a consumer to see when they enjoy their work or put time into their work. Like, you want to watch their stuff. You want to support them.
Right. Know? Absolutely. It helps. Just gotta, you know, take the time to make the work. Take the time out.
For sure.
I mean, at the end of the day, you're getting paid. So I feel like, you know, put a little effort into it. Just put a little effort into it. But a little effort into it. And I do, like you said, I do hate the random sponsor segments. So it's like, yeah, we're talking about, there's one person that I watch that does this all the time. It's just like, we're doing something totally different. But first, let me go ahead and show you this at-home laser kit real quick.
Let me just slide this into the video.
I'm like, can we
not? Just make it work. There's better ways to make it work.
You know, they be trying to finesse us. They be trying to finesse us. So it's like, oh, I know they're going to click on this video, so we're going to have to throw this in this video so that it can do well. But then it's just like, well, now I'm just damn confused. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this video now.
I'm discombobulated trying to figure out what's going on. Like, we don't know.
Now I'm just confused. So I don't know. I tried to, you know, if it's not a dedicated video, I tried to like make it make sense. You know, like, can we make life make sense sometimes?
We be trying.
Man. Sponsor us. Okay. Sponsor us. Ding. To the real brands out there that's really trying to work and not trying to scam.
We're here.
I'm trying to
ready to work.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I'm trying to think of a crazy story time, but you already said
yes.
Sending your rates and then getting ghosted. The sad reality of influencer, content creator, entrepreneur, freelancer, photographer, videographer life.
Absolutely.
All of the above.
Absolutely. Sending in them rates and we don't get a response back. Or we get an, I'll let you know.
Never hear from them again. I at least like that part.
I'll let you know.
I at least appreciate that.
But I'll leave you hanging.
Right. I appreciate the acknowledgement.
Yeah.
But no.
No, for sure.
It's like we finally got past the milestone of people actually starting the conversation with, hey, what are your rates? Because it used to not be a thing, like we said, because people didn't even like want to talk about pay or any of that good stuff. So I'm like, we finally reached the level where it's like, this is at the top of the conversation. I'm happy. Cool. And then you send over that little rate kit. Going ghost.
Crickets.
No one, it's like the combo never happened.
Sometimes people don't even ask.
No, for real. Sometimes they don't.
Someone sent me, like, they wanted me to give a video and some photos for their product that was coming up. And I was like, oh, that's amazing. That's great. These are my rates.
Hello?
For this kind of video, this kind of project.
Ghosted.
Crickets.
Ghosted. Oh, I have to pay for that? Yeah.
And no response. So you expected me to put in time?
Yeah.
You expected me to do a job, matter of fact.
Yeah. A job.
With no paycheck.
A whole job. This is what I always say. Because just with like my mom and my cousins and everyone like being in the hair business, like back in the day, whatever, when, you know, they used to do hair or they still do hair. And it's just like clients will literally come and they don't have money. Ooh. Yeah. So it's like at the end, it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah. So at the end, I have seen this happen so many times. So at the end, it's like, oh, yeah, can I just pay you Friday when I get my paycheck?
You know, I heard a story about that on TikTok.
I'm like, are y'all dumb?
For sure.
Because it's like, you won't go to the nail shop and do that.
Absolutely.
You're just going to come here because
That's thievery.
You have, you know, like, you know,
you're stealing.
You know this person or whatever. Y'all go, you know, you and your hairstylist, y'all have a relationship most of the time, right? So just because you know me, you go.
That's like going to the grocery store.
That's my example every time.
Without paying for it, eating all the groceries and asking them if you can pay them back next month.
This is the example that I use every time. I'm like, y'all cannot go to the grocery store and get your food and just walk out and tell them you're going to come back Friday with your paycheck. You need to come on Friday with your paycheck. Are you dumb?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I'm like, that's what it really made me think about. I'm like, y'all want me to do a whole service for free? No. Come on. And I'm sorry to say, but y'all's products are not worth enough to just be like, hey, I'm going to send free product. That's not enough.
Honestly, truly.
It's not enough.
It's not that unique.
Speak about it.
For me not to be receiving anything from it. So sorry.
At least give me a commission code, sis.
A little something.
Give me a little opportunity here.
Something.
Give me a little window opportunity.
We can work. Like, we can negotiate. We can work. That's fine. But nothing?
Zero. Free product. Boop. You got to do X, Y, and Z. Y'all, this life is crazy. Everybody wants to be an influencer. Everybody wants to be famous on social media and everything. I'm like, do y'all really want to do this? Because
do you want to put in the work to do this?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And just like I said earlier, when you have a quote unquote regular job, you know that your job is going to pay you every other week or whatever your pay schedule is, which I'm sick of, by the way.
It's real.
You know you're going to get a paycheck and you know how much you're going to be paid. But with this life, you don't never know. You don't ever know.
In the air. It's always up in the air.
You don't ever know. So be careful what you wish for. No, I'm kidding. You just might get
it.
Listen, we love this life, but it comes with so much drama.
You just gotta be careful. Be careful.
Protect yourself.
Values.
Yes.
Know your worth.
Know what you're willing to do and not do, and who you're willing to work with and not work with. And it's okay to not work with some people.
Know your rates and raise them.
Raise them rates. Raise them rates. That's the tea for today. Raise them rates. Wow. Do we have any other story times about being scammed?
Uh-oh.
Scammers. Oops.
Let's go through the email real quick.
Let's go through the email real quick. We got food on the way. It's lit. Girl, if I go through my email right now,
I literally deleted a bunch of them this morning.
The most recent one, Zara Cooperation.
Stop it.
Why do they love that word in China? Cooperation. I mean, is that their collaboration word? I mean,
corporation? Is that where y'all trying to get it? No.
That's the most recent one. And I'm just like,
I legit deleted.
Let me click on this.
All of my little junk mail.
Here's the email address.
Stop it. Not promo.com.
Ooh, but look, from Zara. Are y'all dumb?
Why do y'all play so much?
Are y'all dumb? I love it. And they just like keep emailing.
You know what it's giving? It's giving the DM us. So we can put
DM at DM at Fashion Envy for collab.
No. And you're gonna get blocked.
Deleted and blocked at the same time. Oh my God, the
Please
spam
come out my comments.
Instagram comments are getting out of control.
They are so funny to me. Sometimes I respond. Or I'll troll my friends and put that under their post.
Yes.
Like, oh, DM me.
Yes.
Collab.
Devin did that to me one time.
I think those are hilarious.
Why is the gate calling again? Influence alive. Working from home is crazy, y'all. It's real wild.
I like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I love it, but it's kind of wild because you like don't have really a sense. Like we were just saying, we don't have a sense of what even day is it today.
No, that's the hard part.
It's like, child, every day feels the same
for sure, and you can get into a cycle, which is not that healthy.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, yeah, girl, today's Monday. It's not.
It's not.
It's really not.
We just think it is.
It's not. It's Saturday.
Like that's adulting. Like,
yeah.
And trying to plan my social time in between work time on a Tuesday.
Got the club going up on a Tuesday, man.
On a Wednesday.
Club going up on a Tuesday.
It's very weird.
I said, y'all, I do Tipsy Thursday, so my Thursday feels like Friday.
Yes.
And then by the time Friday comes, it feels like Sunday. And then it's already back to the beginning of the week again.
Like, it feels like Monday right now. Literally, I'm just like...
It's like
I'm about to clock in.
Clocked in. I'm about to clock into my bed, and I'm tired. I'm tired. Are we good? Is he in? I'm just hungry.
He came through. The food is coming through.
Do you have questions for us? Because we're lit over here with the tea today. We're freaking lit. Raise them rates.
For sure. Raise them rates. We got the shirts and the socks for raise them rates.
Across the chest.
Stop playing with us.
Got the club going up on a Tuesday.
I guess, like, what's, like, the worst experience you've had with the collaboration?
Absolute worst collaboration. Honestly, I don't like hunting down people for my money. So even if like, and this happens with multiple brands that I have worked with in the past, unfortunately, but it's just like, if I'm an affiliate, you know, and I sign a contract and we agree on, oh, there's going to be a payment on this day every week or every other week or whatever. Okay, that's on my calendar. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm looking forward to it because I know I'm making sales.
Right.
Not to be crazy or anything, but you know, if I have people coming to me saying that they purchased something or whatever, like I know that people are buying stuff, sis. I know y'all are making some money. Okay. So yeah, I don't like to feel like I'm bugging somebody you know, and it's about something that is rightfully mine.
Absolutely.
So I don't feel like I gotta really be hitting you every week. LOL. We're just trying to get some food. Okay. Listen. This is influencer life. We have to eat. Okay. And food has to get delivered while we're working.
Okay.
But yeah, that's probably like, it's happened with multiple brands. So I can't say I'm not going to put no brands on Front Street today.
For sure.
But yeah, I'm like, there was a point in time where it was very consistent and then it just was not. And I'm like, I mean, at least update me and tell me I don't have any sales so that I can know like, oh, okay, maybe I need to like tweak, you know, what I'm posting, what I'm doing and work harder.
For sure.
Post something else. But if there are sales, I need to get it. We're on a weekly schedule, okay? So this is payroll. I need my payout.
Honestly.
On time. I got bills to pay. And I don't think people really think about that. I'm like, this is not a game. Like, this is not a joke. This is not a hobby. This is not something that we just do on the side. No, this is my income.
This is how I make money.
This is my main source of income. So
don't play.
I gotta pay my bills, honey.
No, this is the worst. This is like more on the freelance side, like for an acting job. My paycheck just never came. Ever. And this is back when I was in school, so, you know, I was more fresh on the, you know,
yeah,
trying to get everything
fresh on the
sorted.
scene, yeah.
So I'm just waiting, and to this day.
Oh my God. Never got it. Who do we contact about that? Like, what? Or did we get ghosted?
To this day.
Ghosted. Got it.
Definitely got ghosted. Oh my gosh, no, my stomach is coming out.
Got it. That sucks. Like, y'all can go ahead and keep scamming us if y'all want to, because y'all gonna get what y'all deserve. Y'all gonna get what y'all deserve.
And I believe it.
I kept the whole paycheck.
The whole one. Still, to this day.
I'm upset. I'm upset because that is so ghetto.
Me too. Listen, but that had to be the worst. That for sure had to be the worst.
Why we just run us the coin, sis?
Please.
Run us the money. It's our money and we want it now.
We need it now.
We need it now. Bills are due today. That's TikTok. Send the money right now. Bills are due today.
Okay.
Ooh,
now it's not like you have to be able to know how to speak up for yourself.
Correct.
Because they will play you.
Correct.
You got to make sure you're consistent with that communication.
So I'm like, oh, y'all thought I forgot about my paycheck?
No.
Highly not likely.
We forget.
Literally. Well, we definitely got into some tea. Tea was hot today. The tea was hot today. Okay. Raise them rates. All 2021, 2022 on the way. Okay. Yeah. Stop scamming. Just pay the money.
Please.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but just pay. Just pay us. Pay us for the quality. It's worth it. Promise. Promise.
And do your research. If you see somebody emailing you, research that component.
Please.
Before you send any money, which you shouldn't be sending in the first place.
I should not be sending a freaking dollar before you send your information, your address or anything. But you should still.
But let them do your research.
Mm-hmm.
Protect yourself.
Please. And thanks. Well, I think that's a wrap. Cheers to Disparate Amelia back on the podcast again. I will have all of our information down below as always. Follow my girl, follow me, follow Devin. And, keep up with us. Keep up with the squad because we're doing big things and y'all need to know about them things. Okay, so.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, always. Had to get you back because I was like, I need somebody that's going to really, who we going to talk. We going to talk about this. Okay, we're going to talk about this topic right here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Wow, 41 episodes in.
Crazy.
I'm lit. Okay, make sure you guys follow the podcast Instagram as well. We are catching up over there, getting into formation over there. Okay, and yeah, if you're on YouTube, give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe down below. We love y'all, and I'll see y'all for episode 42. 42. I got 22 left. Like 42. Bye, y'all.